Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. Can't wait to see how you do out there on the course. Today we are starting things out with a par 5. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, second shot here on the first. Nicely done. And this is your third shot. This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully he can this. All right, 19 feet to the cup. Okay, this one's for a bogey. Starting our round off, a little sluggish out of the gates. Wind is blowing left to right. I approve. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. Oh, no good. I think we're heading to the sand. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. And from 23 feet away. Bit long on that one. Ugh, rolled right by. All right, let's drop this for double. Currently 3 over par for the day. Teeing it up on the third. Okay, on the green safely. This one for the birdie. A bit too much power into that putt. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. And that putt of yours will drop on in there for the par. Currently sitting at 3 over par. Whoa, got a hold of that one. Jeez, a lot of power unleashed there. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. Okay, third shot. Here's your fourth shot. Okay, here's your fifth. Nice chip. Okay, this one's for the double bogey. 5 over par currently. Teeing it up on the fifth. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. And this one's about 210 from the pin. Safely on the green. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big 'em. Zooming by the hole.
Two-K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Quack. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our feature group throughout this tournament. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. He's currently tied for third. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Okay, steady now. This one's for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Going with the 6-iron here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Good look at a birdie here. A bit long on that one. 11 feet to the cup. That will work.
Finally, they needed it.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Nicely done.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards. This one's right of the green.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
That's a good-looking shot there. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Rickie Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. he is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Well struck. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. And he holds it. What a putt. And he'll move into the top 10. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. This hole is a par 4. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 7th. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Let's return to live play now. This would be a great up and down from this spot. And he needs this to save par. Oh, just missed. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This will be a good bogey.
That gets the job done. He's currently tied for 14th. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
And back to the course with the live action. Trying to get to even par with this putt.
Surely it's going to.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Oh, we'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. And with that now, back to level par. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Oh, absolutely flushed. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. And he's safely on the green. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. quite have the right stuff there.
That will drive you bats.
This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Look, they're in the top 10, and they're actually making a really nice push up this leaderboard. Let's see how they play over this final 9 holes.
Even for the day, currently tied for 5th place. Going with the 5-iron here. That was a bit of a miscue.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. And there it is. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Teeing off here at the 11th. A chance to go under par here if you can just keep the bogeys off the card. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
It was on a good line. Big putt for par coming up. And there it is. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Well, that'll play, and that will take him to 1 under. Checking in on the leaderboard, this player is currently tied for 1st with Lydia Ko. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Playing from around 190 yards out. Currently tied for the lead. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Putting for birdie. Oh, so close. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Just a stroke behind the leader. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
There it is. And that'll drop him down to even par now. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Opting for the 6 iron.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Rickie Fowler as well.
This one's for birdie.
Yep, tracking well.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Needs to make a move soon. Oh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Great opportunity here for him to drop this putt and get closer to the lead.
Looking for another birdie here.
The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just a short putt remaining here. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. All right, one more hole to go. The 18. Nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
And this putt is for a final score of 70. That'll sting a bit. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And that's how he signs off on this event. And for a first start on the PGA Tour, Rich, you've got to take your hat off to them.
Yeah, not a bad first event on the PGA Tour. Kind of getting some nerves out of the way. Top 5 finish. Keep your eye on this player.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem. And on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.